All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Dave Klemick, Nick Earnshaw. And those mainland Mustangs, Dave Klemick, they're unbelievable, aren't they? We're going to be talking with head coach Chuck Smith at the bottom of the hour here. But high school sportsmen in this area is unbelievable.
And mainland has just gotten better and better and better. And their coaching staff, if you think about it, they have 3 head coaches that have won state championships on that staff. That's how good they are. So
we decided to do this segment with Fran McLaughlin every Saturday because high school sports is big and there's a lot of great athletes. And now it's time for the high school athletes in the spotlight, sponsored by Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Each week, Fran McLaughlin, owner of the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female athlete for their outstanding achievement in high school sports. Brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome in our good buddy, Fran McLaughlin. Good morning, Fran.
Good morning, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Now, listen, I know, I can feel, you text me pictures from games and stuff, and you're always talking to me about, you are passionate about high school sports.
Oh, as a kid, I always just gravitated towards the high school stuff. I was able to lucky enough to coach high school sports for 15 years. So since I moved into Jersey, I've kind of relit that fire, and it's been fun. Yeah, I was out at I sent you a picture of that wet field from Holy Spirit on Thursday for one of the few remaining Thanksgiving Day games. Rain didn't help that AC air attack, and it was a pretty easy one for Holy Spirit. They won 38-7 over their rival AC. AC still holds the lead in this series, but it was a 10th win for Holy Spirit this season, and actually claimed the Constitution division title with the victory. So
I got to tell you, Fran. You just said it. There's only a few games left. High school football Thanksgiving rivalry games like it used to be. It's all completely changed now, and I'm not so sure I like it. I always love playing on Thanksgiving.
I agree. I was glad I was able to find one close to home. And real quick, I know we got a lot of mainland stuff to talk about, but I was texting a friend of mine, Mike Pettin, former head coach of the Cleveland Browns, and he's with the Minnesota Vikings as assistant head coach right now. And I texted him and said, hey, thinking of your dad, who was PA's all-time wins leader for football. And he texted me back, and he said, yeah, Thanksgiving's just not the same without high school football.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah, it was like a way that we
keep that one going.
Our families would come together, and you would see all the mainland families come together.
All the alumni would come back.
Everyone would come back.
Everybody be home.
Yeah. I do miss that.
Mine was Hamilton and St. Joe, man.
Hamilton. And look, so I went to Collingswood High School. Collingswood played Woodbury for many years, and then we ended up playing Sterling. That's no longer.
Yeah.
There's in the Colonial Conference. There's only 2 games that are left, and it's Haddon Township, Audubon, and Haddonfield, Haddon Heights. That's it.
Yeah, there's not many left, even PA, so it's a shame. But we got one football game left to play for our area teams, and that's tomorrow. 10-3 Mainland's going to take on 11-1 Old Tapan Sunday, 1 o'clock at Rutgers Stadium. Both teams are no stranger to the title game. Mainland coming off their Group 4 state championship a year ago. Old Tapan winning the Group 3 crown in 22, so pretty good pedigree for both teams. Mainland's been rolling in the postseason, no doubt. 44 points per game in their 4 postseason contests. They don't have the biggest names on defense, but they do have 3 shutouts to their own rights. And they are battle-tested. The 3 losses this year, St. Augustine, Millville, and Winslow. And Millville and Winslow just played for the semifinals of Group 4 last week, with actually Winslow moving on. They'll play for the Group 4 final, I believe, on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think they got pushed back because they did play Millville played Vineland on Thanksgiving, so they moved that final back. So.
All right, Fran, now it's time for your high school players in the spotlight, brought to you by Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Who are your 2 players this week?
All right, this week, we'll probably finished up the fall season. Winter sports did kick off the other day. But on the girls' side, the girls' athlete in the spotlight for week ending November 24th is Chloe Kerr, senior cross-country runner from Ocean City High School. Despite very impressive credentials in her own right, Kerr is a 4-year Cape Atlantic League All-Star. Has at times been kind of hidden in the shadows of teammate Maeve Smith. But with Smith nursing an injury late in the season, Kerr has really risen to the occasion. She finished number 1 in the final 3 meets for the Red Raiders, who placed 3rd at the NJ Group 3 championships behind Care's ninth place showing. Care followed that up at a personal best performance on the historic Homedale course, placed 20th at the New Jersey Meet of Champs, and capped her cross-country career with a top 50 finish last week at the prestigious Nike Northeast Regional Meet up in New York. Kara's not done running. She's a track runner as well, and she will continue her running career at St. Joseph's University.
Awesome.
Then on the boys' side, it didn't take us long to pick. We're actually got a pair of guys here, and it didn't take long to pick these. We're going with Mainland Juniors John Franchini and Jake Blum. Throughout Mainland's 36-35 thrilling overtime victory over Somerville in the New Jersey Group 3 semifinal last week, Franchini and Blum played pitch and catch as if they were doing it since birth. The two friends connected 10 times for 175 yards in that game, but none was bigger than when Mainland coach Chuck Smith gambled in overtime and Franchini hit Blum the front corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion heard around the state that propelled the Mustangs into tomorrow's Group 3 final. Franchini is his third year as a starting quarterback. He now holds Mainland records for the most passing yards in a season and a career, as well as the Mustangs' career marks for touchdowns and wins by a quarterback. Not to be outdone, Blum holds the Mustangs' single-season receiving record, becoming the first Mainland receiver to eclipse 1,000 yards in a season. He also holds the single-season mark for TDs. He's second in career receiving yards and tied for the most receptions in a game as well for the Mustangs. It's a pretty good story, these two. They've been playing together, different sports at different levels, won a bunch of street hockey championships together, played on the same travel baseball team. But when it came to football, Jake was in Northfield and John was playing for Linwood. They hated playing each other and couldn't wait to play together at Mainland. So it'd be great to see how they can finish off their junior season tomorrow. But for now, they are our boys athletes in the spotlight for November 24th.
Outstanding.
With,
I was going to say outstanding pick this week. I love it. Chloe Care, Frangini, and Blum. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's just been a great fall season. As always, they will get a copy of the certificate that we also hang in the store. You'll post on your website. We post on our Philly Pretzel Factory Egg Harbor Township Facebook page. They get a $25 gift card to the Philly Pretzel Factory and a bunch of free pretzel coupons to hand out to their teammates and coaches. So congratulations to the three of them.
And Fran, I'm
that's awesome,
the
man.
only person that's not happy for those two, and you hear me crying over here, is because they just broke all my records. Me and Jeff Boyd, you're just reading every record that we used to have. So, yeah.
And these guys are only juniors, right?
I coach both those kids.
Yeah,
they're
only
phenomenal
juniors.
kids.
Yeah, they are great kids. I've had a chance to meet them. They are really good kids.
Hey, Fred, tell us about the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. You sent me a picture of those turkey pretzels that you've been making. They look great. How'd they go over?
Yeah, that was a big hit for Thanksgiving, but I missed out on that one. But I tell you what, the unsung hero we got is that sandwich. I brought, I think, you guys by a couple weeks ago. If you're heading to the game early tomorrow, you stop in. We'll be there at 7 o'clock tomorrow. If you're heading up to the Mainland game or you're just getting ready for football, you got to check out the breakfast sandwich. Fresh eggs, choice of pork roll, sausage or bacon on a pretzel bagel. It's unbelievable. It's a great breakfast sandwich.
All right, Fran, as always, we appreciate you and look forward to talking to you next week.
All right, take care, guys. Good luck, Mainland.
All right, there he is. That's Fran McLaughlin. Each week, Fran, owner of the Pretzel Factory, Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township, will highlight a male and female high school athlete for outstanding achievement in high school sports, brought to you by the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. All right, congratulations to the winners. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Go down there and say hello to Will and Jason and Chet, Bill. They're a great crew down there. All right. I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. We will be there December 8th, December 22nd, our last two shows there. Hopefully, maybe we'll get a playoff game. But we love La Scala's Beach House. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandma made. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out of La Scala's. They're open Wednesday through Sunday, located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we're going to talk with the head coach of the Mainland Mustangs, Chuck Smith. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemick, and Nikki Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.